My weed is cheesy, my girl don't tease me. I got a crib with 16 TVs, make money easy. They call me GOAT, you call me sleazy.
What's up? Welcome to the Wandering Goat podcast. I'll be your host, AJ, aka the Sales Goat. I'm out here hanging with my partner in crime, Kosmik Kirk, who's been very mischievous this morning already, but that's okay. Promise not to hit me on the show this time.
Violence is in my heart today.
We're going to talk to you about some really fun stuff. And first, I think we're going to start with the Green Grow Expo. The big outdoor event that we just got back from not too long ago. We laughed, we cried, we had a good time. We brought home some awards. We won fan favorite, so we got you could probably have a trophy on your desk for that one, huh?
Yeah, we do actually have a nice trophy on our desk. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a great event. It was a good attendance considering that it was like scorching hell out there. It was super hot, super hot between
not hail.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. It
was the dead of summer, and but we had we're a little bougie because we took a big 40-foot RV that was awesome.
Yeah, the other thing to take advantage of the opportunity was we went inside of the building to get out of the sun because I'm big bone and I don't like to be out in the sun that much.
All right, so let's talk about that. Yeah. So there was a building. So most of the people.
And this is like a biker rally place, which is kind of interesting in itself. We're at a biker rally.
Where was it with the
Route 66 biker
out by Stillwell?
Yeah, biker rally park.
Right?
Yeah.
Not Stillwell.
Yeah, Stillwell. That's right.
Stillwell.
Yeah.
Is it Stillwell, Jay? Where was it?
No.
It's like out past Chandler, Stroud.
There we go. Yeah,
it was out by Stroud.
But it was a biker rally park, so they have stripper poles and all that stuff on the stage. It was a good time.
Yeah,
it was a good time. It was a good time.
It wasn't a biker rally for this weekend. It was a cannabis event, and there were lots of vendors and stuff set up in their tents. And we were actually inside the building with some other vendors that were in there with us that we had a lot of fun with. We actually, thanks to Kirk's great creative mind for events, we had a bunch of cooling units. They weren't fans. Well, we had fans too. So we created this thing called the Chill Zone where you walk through the black hole, which is our super fun experience. If you haven't had a chance to try it, we're going to have it at events all over the place. But it's a spinning tunnel that you walk into. I'm sure we'll probably show you some footage of that.
It makes you feel high even if you're not high.
Right. And then we had all different kinds of flavors of slushies that matched the flavors of Kosmik gummies that we have so people could come out of the heat and cool off and hang out with us. We had the jams pumped up all day, had a little dance party.
Dude, the ladies were dancing. Cassie and the crew, man, they were going at it. It was really a good time in there, and I think everybody felt the energy when they came in there out of the heat just to come in and get a cool down slush and get their dance on. So.
It was so much fun. We had the merch table. We sold a bunch of Kosmik merch out there.
Always good,
Again, brought home some hardware. We also brought out Anthony Bruno.
Yeah, he was
magician.
out there. Yeah.
I love hanging out with him. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to have him to come out, and I know in a little later we're going to show some videos on him, but it was cool to see him out there doing his thing in real life, man. It's cool. So we're hanging out in the RV, right? Yeah. And checking out everything out there, and we're hanging out. We're all together, and he's in there, and to see the magic that's close.
Right.
It's totally different than watching it on a video, because you're like, okay, whatever, dude. I'm going to catch you how you're doing it. And no, we couldn't.
Super cool because he would use a black Sharpie and draw on somebody's hand and then just make it disappear. And it still doesn't make any sense to me how he does that. But it was totally awesome. As a matter of fact, we have a clip of me walking around with Bruno doing some street magic. Let's cut to that and show you some cool magic from Kosmik.tv.
You remember Houdini?
Yeah.
So Houdini, one of his famous tricks was he would go somewhere, he would disappear, and he would reappear somewhere else. Hold both your hands flat out like a table, face down, just like that. Put them face down.
Oh.
A little bit lower, just like this. Now make a fist. Yeah. Make a fist. Now look, what I want you to do is I want you to pick a fist. You want this one or this one?
Well.
All right, drop it. And we'll leave that one. Pay attention now. Here we go.
Hey, look, hold up.
See that?
You say do what?
Watch. Here we go.
Oh, no.
You take it. This is Houdini right here. Look, it's gone now.
Hey, what?
We throw it up,
Yeah, hey.
grab it. Watch.
Whoa on that mug. Yeah, whoa on that.
Turn your hand over. Open your hand.
Hey, look. Hey, motherfucker out here bugging, you know what I'm saying? I'm lost in the sauce. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna show you one more time how I do it. Look, because if a lot of people ask, hey, do it for me twice, right? You take the card and bend it in half, it becomes the only card with a giant bend in it. So if you put it in the middle, it becomes the only card with a huge, so it's easy to see, right? So you can see me putting it in the middle. Now watch, this is the move right here.
Oh, wow, you saw that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Hey, he legit.
Flip it over.
David
I'm gonna show you one more time. Look, we give it a quick little mix up just like that. Now if we do it right, we bring it back up to the top. Oh wait, that's not it, right? But what was it? Was watch. Was that it right there?
Nah, this man out here, he ain't even got no sleeves on, bro.
Man, Anthony, he kills it, man. It's so cool to watch some of the stuff he does, and
It's
he's definitely
awesome.
got a great repertoire of tricks.
Yeah, he's
that he
like,
does.
as far as magicians go, I mean, he's the best that I've ever seen in person.
I've never seen anybody like really, maybe at like
You
a
really
amusement
have to
park or
work
something.
at it to get that good.
I wonder how long he's done that.
A long time. He does magic every night. He has some medium smeggle or something like that he goes on and does lots of tricks for people and they watch, and it's a blast. And then he does some that are purposely bad and people get pissed off.
Really,
And it's really
That's fun.
funny.
I'm glad I didn't have like my wallet out or it disappeared. It's like being around my wife or something.
So we ran around and did lots of magic. We had, if you saw in the video, that huge, how tall was that astronaut? Like
He
20
was,
feet?
yeah, he was 25 feet,
So
25 feet tall
You can
astronaut.
always count on Kosmik to bring the party. And shout out to the VP, Oh So Frosty, on Instagram. He put that whole thing up and strapped it down. That thing was massive.
Dude, we have a video somewhere that we took on the phone of trying to put that stupid thing up.
Yeah.
And it literally was like, I felt like we're at the Macy's Day Parade with how they have 20 people, 30 people trying to pull. It was
It's like the size
such an
of a
event,
Macy's
dude.
Parade blimp almost. I mean, the thing was huge.
Trying to pull it and tie it up to that building. We originally were going to put it under the building, but it was taller than the building.
Well, a testament to the ingenuity and craftiness of Oh So Frosty, David Frost, because later that night, was it the first? The first.
It was
night,
the first night, yeah.
So it's hot, everything has started to rain. We're worried that the whole thing was going to get rained out, and so we were staying on the RV that night, which is part of the fun of going to these events. I absolutely love staying on RVs. I could totally live on an RV and be completely content because I just love RVs. But the storm was
we had a storm come through. I swear,
crazy that being on the RV
bad.
was a little scary. I mean, that thing's rocking and you can hear the.
I thought it was a tornado coming through. To be honest with you, because it literally, all these people had their tents and stuff out and left them out. Just kind of push them down. And we had our tent. We had this big black tent, this brand new 20-foot long tent I just bought.
Yeah.
Just bought. First time we put it out. Had it all staked down, put it out there, but we didn't lower it down.
So usually the first night, Kirk will stay on the RV and I'll stay on the RV. Jay, did you stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jay stayed, so which is a lot of fun because you got the three caballeros in there, and my buddy Bobby stayed as well because he was out helping us with the event.
Yeah.
So me and Bobby have the bunk beds in the back, which are tour bus rock bands, little pockets. I love it though because you feel so comfy, tucked back in.
That'd
there
have been perfect for the tornado.
And there's no windows or anything. You have a curtain, it's all super super private, but super small. And then in the middle of the RV, you've got Kirk in the big fucking California King master bed with these huge comforters and own private bathroom. And then up front you got Jay holding it down in the whole front quarters, which is massive as well.
I wish we had video of him climbing up there. That was funny.
And I kept hearing crinkling of the shades, and Kirk's in there like looking out the shades over and over because all of our stuff is like just slamming against the side of the building.
I thought I was going to get impaled inside the RV. It was going to blow through there. It was flopping around and flipping around, and thank goodness it kind of got caught up pretty quick. But man, it was literally felt like a tornado came through, and the storm got so bad, and then all the people's tents and our tent, everything. I mean, got
people's
destroyed.
Shit got destroyed.
Yeah, it was tough.
I felt bad for some of the other vendors whose stuff was like all set up outside. Like half of ours, not half, but like the outside entrance tent was set up to get into the Black Hole experience, but a lot of people's tents like got totally trashed.
Yeah, it was rough. It was a deal, but it cleared up though.
It cleared up, and we had a good time. The next day was clear, and we all had fun. They brought the DJs out. There was music going on. It was a good time. Didn't have quite the turnout that we hoped for, but it was still
we make it fun no matter what.
We make it fun no matter what. Our buddies from Vertical Vibes were out there. David Eggers was out there.
Oh yeah, he was there. The sour guy.
There was that big slide. Yeah.
Oh, they had the slide. Yeah, they did have a big water slide, but
I didn't go.
I'm not doing
it was
that
a little sketchy.
It was a little sketchy.
Bobby went down it several times, but then after he did the slide and stuff like that. Komet showed up.
The arch nemesis of
the Green Grow Expo. Like, I was wondering if he's going to make it, but surely if you can man a space shuttle, you can get in a helicopter and do a good job, right?
Right. So we had the bright idea of putting Komet on a helicopter. We thought it'd be cool, make some cool footage, and he talked us into it. You know, he's always a constant, going for adventure.
I mean, let's go apples. The sales goat had a very important meeting to get to. I had called in a private helicopter to pick me up to take me to the meetings because I'm just an important person like that. And then here comes I want to come along. All right, so we got on the helicopter and cruised around, which was an experience.
Yeah, I think it was definitely
cool. And thank you to the helicopter company. That was a lot of fun. But that was one small helicopter. Like, it's not like a helicopter like you'd see in the movies. Like, has a post on top and then the propeller, and that thing just whoosh, went all over the place. It
was actually really cool to watch, to see. So in the helicopter was Komet, AJ, the pilot, of course, and of course also Frosty in there, who's once again the king of adventure. So he has no fear. AJ was a little scared though. Don't let him tell you. He was scared to get in. He was a little nervous.
I wasn't scared. I was just like, it was a little sketchy.
I was concerned about Komet and about like his helmet staying attached and not going up into the propellers and knocking the whole thing down when you guys are going. But hey, he made it. He got locked in there and did it. Was hanging out of it and having a good time and flying in with some adventure. Man, it was really cool. The helicopter pilot really made it kind of exciting and not just a regular helicopter ride, man. He was swinging around.
The pilot was great, and it was fun. It was an outdoor, dirty. Have your shorts and your shoes that you don't give a fuck about.
Speaking of shorts, dude, you had some sexy shorts on.
I mean the lion shorts, fuck. I mean, those things those are the coolest shorts.
That's a little, I don't know if I could pull those off.
I love those shorts. That's one half of my favorite outfit. If you watch me on Instagram, you've seen me in the full like leopard outfit. It's for summer. It's for hot boy summer.
Yeah, it's not very cute. Yeah, but I mean, if you like it, I'm sure.
You haven't heard of hot boy summer? like hot girl summer is supposed to be a thing. It's not. It's hot boy summer. It is a thing. Okay, I got it. Well, if you have hot girl summer, you have hot boy summer, and that's what we have when I put on the leopard outfit and strut around the pool. Do we have some footage of the helicopter?
Well, before we do that, I want everybody to be on the lookout because I'm going to make sure, no matter what, that everybody in America sees.
I already know I'm not going to like the next thing you're going to say.
No matter what, we got to see this. So the first time that we flew, let's talk about when the helicopter took off. I think that was one of the coolest things.
Okay.
Especially from my perspective. So I'm standing back there. My man, Jay Money. Jay Money.
Always money.
Jay Money, my man. He's up there with his camera. He's not digging this idea at all about us filming this helicopter thing because there's metal propellers going above his head.
It was dangerous.
Yeah, and he's like ducking and all that other stuff. But there's an unforeseen problem that happens. Number one, when the helicopter takes off, it pushes air down.
I know what you're talking about.
Which in turn pushes J Money's shirt over his head.
And yours.
And mine.
We're taking off, and I look down there, and like Kirk and Jay's, both their shirts are over their head.
All you see is just big giant bellies down there. Why couldn't it be a girl down there, or something? There's a big giant bellies and Jay's butt cracks hanging out. It's awesome.
That was hilarious. I remember laughing my ass off as the helicopter flew away.
Then even funnier is when the helicopter landed, my man the sales goat, who's the first one, he's so mad. I'm saying this.
We have editing for a reason.
My man that sells go, he wanted to get off this helicopter so fast because he was freaking out. He wanted to get off so fast. That son of a bitch hit the ground. He unbuckled and took off running, but never took the headphones off. That thing, he was like, yeah. And the crazy thing is, his ears are so big, them headphones was locked in. They wasn't going nowhere.
I mean, it basically just like took me off my feet, right? Like a dog running away that's tied to a chain is what it basically was.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, you know what? We can all sit here and we can laugh and we can have a nice time. But I think that when you're unboarding from a helicopter, we're talking about heads could get lopped off.
It could happen, yeah.
People could get hurt, people could get maimed, and you're trying to focus on just getting out of there. You're staying low. You're getting down, you're staying under the propellers because it's a serious situation. And I think Jay Money knows what I'm talking about. I think the people at home can see that we were dealing with, a little bit of a situation where you have to be careful.
Danger. AJ, the danger goat.
Yeah, and people's shirts coming up were the least of our problems when we've got death metal spinning above right over your head.
Kirk makes fun of us because he was like 100 feet away.
Yeah.
Kirk's like, it's fine. Kirk's like 6'4". He's like, it's fine. Like walking in there around the propellers. I'm like, this is about to turn from a fun situation to a not fun situation if people aren't being safe.
At least like when the helicopter is getting close because you got hair where you can feel it. Like I don't, and it just be nothing, just straight ahead. So happy, but yeah, it was definitely an adventure of the day to see Komet up there with you. It's always fun to see you and Komet doing stuff together and having a good time and having an adventure together. So
we have a love-hate relationship.
Yes, it is true.
Yeah, we're like brothers. We fight and we make up.
Yeah, I know. You're just jealous.
I think the jealous card's been played.
I mean, Jay, how many times can we hear? Now, do we have to do this bit with Komet? Why can't I be in it, Jay? How many times do we have to hear that?
That's ridiculous.
Every single time.
I mean, we should what we should do one time, just call it the Wandering Komet podcast one time and just see what happens.
I think if we're calling apples, the sales goat puts the asses in the seats.
Okay, fine.
Like we're talking about clicks and views, and Komet, he does what he can. And he runs around in his suit. Doesn't take a ton of talent to run around in the suit. Maybe he shows us how to operate that space shuttle he flies in on one of these times, and we start to respect the talent. But we like having him around. I like having him in the skits. It's a lot of fun. I love Komet. Shout out Komet, I love you.
Yeah, I mean, for us, no matter what, man, Kosmik, if we go, we're going to have a good time. But I think you should show people the video, Jay, and show them what it's really like out there at Green Grow Expo for us and all this stuff.
Yeah, that's right. We have the, we'll show you the helicopter video we were talking about. Let's check it out.
Be on the lookout for the hanging of the sales goat.
No.
Yeah.
We're not showing that.
Yes.
Let's do it again.
So that's awesome. The helicopter ride was a blast, and Komet was having a very good time. And then we won fan favorite, brought that award home. Then Frosty went to work breaking everything down, and another event was under our belts where Kosmik just comes and shows out and turns out to be the MVP, which is great. We love that. We love being the fan favorite because we do it for the fans. And then we had something really huge happen. A deal.
Big secret. Big secret finally came to light. Yeah, we finally.
It's out there now. Everybody knows. But we have been working on this for a long time. So Kirk and I loaded up and went
with Marina.
With Marina, Chef came, that's right.
Head chef.
Could not do it without the chef.
Yeah.
So Chef came with us, and we went out to Michigan to set up for our official launch out there, which has now happened. Kosmik is officially available, and the very best gummy, with no exceptions, because we tried all of them, the very best gummy now available in Michigan. And I'm super stoked about it.
Yeah, it was a big deal for our company, and one of the things I really take pride in. One of our original missions in the company from the beginning was to really create a brand that was bigger than just Oklahoma. We're all about Oklahoma and love Oklahoma, and our commitment to the state, because that's where we came from, where we started, just right here in Edmond, right? But our vision for what we were doing as entrepreneurs was to take that brand to a national level, and we're excited to be really the first from Oklahoma to do that and expand with our partnership out to Six Labs. Out in Chessing, Michigan.
Chesneen.
There you go. Yeah. And what a beautiful place that is.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm from a small town, so like a nice little town that has restaurants and stuff is really cool. I mean,
I was actually kind of freaked out. So I'd never been to Michigan. Had you been to Michigan before that?
I don't think so.
I don't think I had either. I've been to like almost every state in America, but I don't think I'd been to Michigan, and I had no idea how rural it is.
Well, where we were like out in the country. Like it was the country. It was way out there.
It was like cornfield.
Dirt roads, back roads, gun carrying, like
4-wheel drive.
Yeah,
I mean, I felt like we were in Oklahoma. I'll be honest with you.
But Chesaning's nice because they had the little main street with the cool diners. I mean, where I grew up, if like one restaurant stayed open, like while you were growing up, that was like great news for my town. No stoplights. This town had a couple stoplights. They had the different restaurants. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was nice to go out there and to really for us to get an opportunity to go in different what do they call them? Not dispensaries. They call them
processing facilities.
No, what do they call them?
They call this
provision centers. That's right, because they're adult use, so they're recreational, so adult use, so they call them provisioning centers, and so it was
lame.
Yeah, well, don't say that. No, it's not.
I mean, it's just true. You know,
that's their choice.
I need some weed. I'm going to go down to the provisioning center. And I don't know. I mean, it can be their choice all they want. I just think that it's lame. It's a dispensary or a place like
now the whole state of Michigan is going to hate us. Wait,
no, they're not.
We had a great first month of sales, but that all stopped.
People in Michigan, we love you. This is a public service announcement from the sales goat. Stop calling them provisioning centers.
Anyway, so we went, and what was cool, we got to visit quite a few different provisioning / dispensary centers, and to go check out the product. One of the biggest things we like to do whenever we go to other states, because of what our general mission is to keep our expansion going, is we like to see as much product and see what's out there, kind of gauge the market and do a lot of research. And it was interesting to see the development of that market as compared to other markets that we've been in. Is definitely different. And we're really excited to be there and to bring some uniqueness to the market. With our chocolate covered strawberry, the caramel apple, the peanut butter and jelly, and those things obviously are showstoppers out there, because obviously nobody has seen that before, because we're the only company that's doing that, and it's nice to see people's responses to that to be what we hope they would be.
And I think one thing to note, like just to get a little education out on the program this time, in Michigan it's recreational, So,
Right.
but if you have a medical card in another state, you can use it for medical purchases in Michigan. So basically the dispensaries are set up where one side is recreational, the other side is medical, and they cut them down the middle. The one that is medical, you could go up to 200 milligrams a bag of gummies. The recreational has to be 100, where in Oklahoma, we do not have restrictions on milligram dosages, which is fantastic for our patients that need that heavy dosage, like the Supernova, the Black Hole, the Abyss, products that we're not able to release, except for
Some states, but
in Michigan, we can release.
well, we can do on the medical side and we can do the Supernova, but just with 4 pieces of candy.
4 in a
it,
bag,
yeah.
so 50 a gummy. So Supernova will have.
Which
that
we're doing
one
that.
there.
That's coming soon.
Yeah,
That's
that'll be
coming
great.
soon. But I mean, it was nice to go out there and spend time with our partners and to see. You know, we've been to a lot of grow facilities, and this is obviously one of the nicest ones. They got 100,000.
Six Labs is a dope ass place.
Yeah.
They've put a ton of time, money, energy, and thought into the way that they set that up. You know, you look at grows where people are doing everything by hand and stuff. What they had, and they do tons by hand. You have to in a grow, but they had so much automated that was one of the most magnificent things I've seen as far as cannabis farming is concerned. Is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool to tour it and to see it and to kind of see the production level, what they do there. And then they were 2-tier through the deal, so that's pretty unique too, because I know that's an environmental challenge.
Just a massive, amazing facility, and the things that they've done there is just.
And we had a great time with our partners there, and I think it's the most important thing to us in Kosmik, and we talk about this all the time, is just really doing business with people that we enjoy doing business with. And I think it was, it's been a good relationship so far, and hopefully it keeps going that way. But we had a good time with them, and it was weird. We were actually out there on AJ's birthday.
I asked about these trips. They just happen. Like we're going on another trip next week out to Reno, and they always it seems like they always land on certain. We just got back from LA. They land on weird times. So this time I had asked Kirk for weeks. When are we going? When are we going, Hefe? When are we going? And the week before my birthday, he's like, we're going on June 15th. I'm like, that's my birthday. So I'm gonna be out in the middle of Michigan nowhere on my birthday. Super fun, but totally ridiculous. But we work. Birthdays are just another day when there's work to be done. It's hustle time. So, but we did go out to a super nice dinner that one of our friends had set us up with, which was cool.
Yeah, it was an amazing dinner. We had a chef's table. In Detroit. We ended up in Detroit and went to a chef's table where. Literally, it's an Italian restaurant, and he brought out all these unique handmade pastas and unique food. Oh, it was amazing.
Beautiful food.
It was a good time,
the name of the restaurant was...
Oh, man. I have to look at my phone to remember.
Jay, can you help me out on this?
He doesn't know he wasn't there. Hang on. Hold up. I wanted to find it. Well, because we wanted to have something to eat. Hang on, I know where it's at.
When we go on these trips, when we don't have Jay with us, we don't get the type of footage.
We're kind of lost actually without him.
Yeah, we are lost without Jay. So we do all this cool shit, and then we don't have any footage of it.
I know it was cool. The coolest thing was you at dinner. That was really fun. The first night, the night before that.
Why?
When you're crying about your birthday.
Oh yeah, I did.
I got it. She-Wolf.
She-Wolf. How did we not remember that? I was trying to think of some weird fancy name. No, the place is called She-Wolf.
Yeah, in Detroit. She-Wolf in Detroit, and it's a really unique Italian restaurant, and it's really good. We're definitely going back. Anyway, going back. Let's go back. Your birthday. Your birthday. So we have to show that video. Jay, you might have to cut this in later or whatever, but we have to show this video.
We like slapstick comedy. We have a good time. I was at the table. We're in the middle of a town with 2,200 population in the middle of Michigan.
He wasn't getting the attention that he needed.
Any real
he wasn't getting the attention that he needed.
And it was my birthday, and it hadn't really been mentioned. It hadn't been brought up, hadn't been talked about.
There wasn't a parade.
Jay Money didn't call.
No, nobody.
You think somebody that you spend as much time with as Jay Money and I, maybe you give somebody a shout on their B-day.
How about a text? How about a text?
A text. Hey,
emoji. How about an emoji?
Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah. A GIF, emoji, something, nothing. Yeah.
So anyway,
Ghost Town.
next year.
He only turns 21 once. I mean, Jay.
Thank you.
21 once.
And now it gets said, and it feels better.
Yeah.
So thank you.
We just wanted to get that out. Make
But
you
I
feel
did
better.
throw a little bit of a tantrum at the restaurant, which was fun. Let's cut to that video real quick.
It's my birthday, damn it, and I want people to make a fuss. Where?
You are so needy.
I want people to make a fuss.
A fuss. Oh, yeah. It's like my 8-year-old daughter. Over
And
there.
it was funny because you don't really catch it in the video, but like, so we're sitting out on the patio, and over on the other side of the staircase, I go, "It's my birthday. I want people to make a fuss." And this girl from another table goes, "Happy birthday,
Poor baby."
It's like, thank you. That was so nice. Complete stranger.
In the video, you hear me go, wah. He's like, I want to make a fuss, and I go, wah.
It was good. Happy birthday. But anyway, we had such a good time in Michigan. Really looking forward to going back and working with my main man, Josh, that is one of our guys at Six Labs that is on the ground doing sales there. I'm looking forward to going back and working with him. But we'll be going back there soon. So if you're in Michigan and you're watching this, you can get Kosmik gummies now in stores in Michigan. We worked really hard to get it out there, and it's going to be in more and more stores every day, and that's going to be awesome. To end the show, Kirk, thank you for coming on with me again. I appreciate it. We're really having a lot of fun with this.
As always, man, it's a good time to be here with you, and it's exciting to go on our world adventures together.
I love the world adventures. That's my favorite part. To end the show, we're going to show you our launch video that Jay Money and our awesome creative team over at Kosmik Brands put together for us.
It's hilarious. You guys are going to love it. It's really cool.
Enjoy the video to sign out. He's Kosmik Kirk. I'm the sales goat. Let's work.
Somewhere in the vast universe, in a small planet the local call Earth, there is a place where life is beautiful, full of architectural wonders, rich in history and culture, with charming sights and adventure, wonderful people and delightful cookouts. Some call it Michigan, others call it home. But this summer, something very strange is coming to the Great Lakes state.
Bro, are those Kosmik gummies?
Kosmik Brands is here. Get yours while you can.